someone would start to mow their lawn as soon as I start filming, because that's life, right? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, hi, hello, my name is Katie, and for those of you who are not new, welcome back. If you can hear the lawnmower, I apologize, but they just started as soon as I sat down. And I'm not gonna I'm not gonna wait, because your girl's got her makeup on. It's a nice day, it needs to be done, so we're filming. If you can hear that, I apologize. They're so rude. Okay, so contrary to what my t-shirt would tell you, so I have been reading small town romances for a while now. Like, in the past few months, it's been like all small town romances, and I love small town romances. I love cowboy romances, but you know what I've been itching for? Oh, my. I have been itching for just a good, dark, unhinged, crazy romance. So I went down the rabbit hole. I did some digging on booktube. I did some digging on Bookstagram. I even went to Book Talk and did some digging for some unhinged, dark romances. And I have a list of 11 that I'm going to share with you guys today that are just ones that people are like, you got to read it because it's just so dark, I can't even talk about it. So some of these, I don't know what they're about. Like, the majority of them, I don't know. But just the way people were describing them and talking about them, I'm like, that sounds amazing. Let me read it. So let's just go ahead and get started with the first book. So this book I just recently saw, never heard of it before, but it's called Helen. I don't have the book. It's right here for you guys to see. It is by Jodi Kane. Okay, so this book is in a carnival setting. It's like a circus, carnival-esque type book. She runs away to be in said carnival, and she meets the hero. I don't know if I can call these men heroes, because most of them are unhinged, dark, possessive, psychopathic, sociopathic. Like, are they heroes? Sure, to the girls they are. And it's just a wild ride, apparently. I follow a girl on TikTok, and she was saying, like, the first 6 chapters, she don't know what the heck it is that she's reading. Like, she's like, what is this? How could this man do something like this? I was like, oh, color me intrigued right now. Sign me up right now. So I am going to tell you what the Goodreads says, because some of these synopsises for these books crack me up. They're like, if you need triggers, don't even read it. So I'm like, I'm already sold. Okay, the author's note says, please check the trigger warnings at the back before you start. This book is very dark, with horror, gore, extremely explicit content, and unsettling situations, flashbacks. Readers are warned to read at their own risk. I'm sold. Do I read extremely dark romances? No. Have I read extremely dark romances? I don't. Every dark is subjective. Like, everyone's is different. Is it subjective or objective? I can never remember. I think it's subjective because I'm the subject. I think that's how. I don't know. So my dark is not your dark, and your dark is not my dark. So I haven't read like extremely dark, I don't feel, but I want to give it a go. Just when someone is so excited about a book that it's just the way they're presenting it, it makes me want to read it. That's my downfall. So a lot of these are the reasons why these are on these lists. So yeah, this could be a hit or miss. I don't know yet. Okay, the next book is called 5, and it is by Lily White, and I've been seeing this go around and around for a while, and people are like, I can't really say what it's about, but just know it's unhinged, it's crazy. So I was like, okay. So basically this book is following our heroine, who everywhere she turns, like, death follows her. Like, it's just a thing that happens. And the psychologist, is it psychologist or psychiatrist? A psychologist, he's like, she's my new client, and I gotta figure out what's going on with her. And as she's telling her story, he's learning all these things about her, all about her life, and whatever, like, the 5 are. I don't know. But again, the disclaimer says, this book deals with sensitive subject matters that may be upsetting for some readers. Okay. Yep. Sign me up. Like, honestly, don't know much about any of these books, but I need something dark. the cowboys and the small towns are great. The single parents are great. I just need something that's going to tickle my bone, you know? Okay, the next book I actually have, it's right here. Look at me. Hitched by Lauren Beale. This is a dark hitchhiker romance. So basically, he says he is a documented sociopath and he's a felon, and he's hitchhiking, and our heroine picks him up. And as soon as he sees her, he's like, yep, game is on. She is mine. She is mine. Game is on. And he calls her Little Rabbit. Run, Rabbit. Little Rabbit. My sweet little bunny. My sweet little bunny. Because she's got a rabbit's foot in her mirror, you know, that hangs. And I've heard crazy things about this author in particular. Just like she writes unhinged men. What's the word I'm looking for? Male character? You know. Heroes. Thank you. And so I'm like, you know, I've had it forever. I just need to read it. It's not that long. We love a short book. Ooh, under 250. So why not? Why not? I'm willing to give it a try. The next book I also have, but it is down here. It's down there. You can't see. So I'm not grabbing it because they're all just going to fall. But that is Take Me With You by Nina G. Jones. I actually have a few of her books that I want to read, but I feel like this one's going to be like first that I would get to. And this is basically a captive book. This is based in the 70s, and our heroine takes care of like her brother. And one night it's her boyfriend, and her brother are home, and this guy comes in, and he's just, you know, not a good guy. And instead of like torturing the boyfriend or the brother, she's like, take me with you. And he's like, this has never happened before. What do I do? So he does. He takes her with him, and I guess there's going to be some Stockholm Syndrome, I would assume. Because how else would you fall in, you know? But who am I to say that you can never fall in love with the person who kidnaps you, right? Like, so, yeah. So we have this one. I'm excited. Like, I've heard great things about this book. Like, no one that I've heard talk about this book, they're like, oh, I hate this book. All of them are like, this was so good. We then have the Torment Duet 1 and 2 by Dylan Page. I don't know why I keep putting this off, but I do. Because I think it's because, like, technically it's over there on that shelf, and I forget that I own books that are over there on behind this. There's a shelf, and it's just over there, and I forget. So, but this is, I have my little, this is Dark Taboo Age Gap Motorcycle Club. Step siblings? I also think they're step siblings, and I've just heard unhinged things. Like, I can't really even tell you much, like, what goes on. I think, like, his dad, her mom get together, and he is, like, obsessed with her, and then he becomes, like, the motorcycle club president or something. I could be totally wrong. I probably am. But it's just, it's been on my list, and it's something I need to get to. I can't tell you why. Like, I know I'm probably going to love this book, and that's why I keep putting it off. I do that all the time. After that, we have Sicko by Amo Jones. This is a foster sibling motorcycle club romance as well. There's a lot of twists and turns in this book. I have read Amo Jones before, and it was her Crowned by Fate duology. And there was a lot of twists and turns in those books, which I enjoyed. So I think I would like this book. This is like an oldie. This is not like a newly published thing. This has been out for a while, and I've always heard good things. So fingers crossed that I would. Will I get to it? I don't know, but it's on the list as well. Oh, the next book is actually right here. We've got Little Stranger by Lee Rivers. This is book 1 in the Web of Silence duet. This is another foster siblings. I don't know what it is with me. But who narrates this? Is it Joe Arden or Jacob Morgan? I want to say it's Joe Arden. Now I can't remember. But I can't remember. But I've heard the audiobook. Oh, the audiobook for this and the audiobook for this is where it's at. So if I do read this, I'm going to listen to it audio because people are like, it's best audio. So I'm like, gotcha. But this one's foster sibling, dark. I think, so she portrayed him. Now he wants revenge against the sister who became his forbidden obsession the second he laid eyes on her. After she sends him to prison for years, he's free and ready to haunt her. On Halloween night, he can no longer lurk in the shadows. Sounds amazing. okay? Again, I've heard good things. I don't know if I've heard good things about the second book, but more so this book. So, is it a cliffhanger, or can you just stand alone, or how many pages is it? We love shortness. 251, shut up. I love it. I love it. After that, I do have the next book. It's over there. I just didn't feel like grabbing them. It's fine. It's That Sick Love by Jessie Hall. This book is centered around a heroine who was raised in a cult, and she has a stalker, and the stalker falls in love with her and like wants to help her escape this cult and like become the woman like he knows that she can be. I don't know, it's messed up. It sounds messed up, but it's also it also sounds really sweet. Yeah, like, hello, wouldn't you want that? Right. But a lot of like religious trauma and stuff with this book, I would assume. So, but there's something about cults. I don't know if I'm completely stable enough to read these books sometimes. Because I'm like, I love all this dark stuff. What's wrong with me? I don't know. But that is on the list, as well as Fear Me, Love Me by Lilith Vincent. Again, it is down here on this pile. It's down here. It was a Mystic Box book. This is I don't know if it's not technically a retelling of the Labyrinth movie, but it's like inspired by the Labyrinth movie. So I think he's coming to collect a debt, and he takes her instead of her baby brother, or something like that. That could be the Labyrinth. I could be thinking of just the Labyrinth, but it's like mafia. There is a debt that her family owes. He takes her, and I think there is a maze. Like, there's like a maze in his, like, on his house. I wouldn't say compound, but it's not. He probably lives in like a mansion or something, but like I know there's a maze involved. So he's like, is he chasing her? Is he running after her? I don't know. But sign me up. Like, you know, just a hot man running after you in a maze. Sure, he could be there to kill you. But in the process, you might have fun times. You may have fun times in between, right? I am so messed up. I'm so messed up. Okay, the second to last book is Insatiable by Lee Rivers. I've just been seeing this whole, I think it's a trilogy going around on booktube. Everyone seems to like it. It's dark. It's revenge. I don't know much else about it. That's about all I know. Just the people like it. It's dark. It's unhinged. And that's why it went on the list. It's pretty easy peasy, right? And then the last book is also somewhere here. It's right here. Again, I'm not grabbing it. But I've talked about this book countless times on my channel now, and I still haven't read it. But it is Under Your Scars by Ariel Anderson. I just don't know if I'm physically ready to read this book and just have the damage that it's going to do to me. Because I need to be in that mindset before I read a book that's going to tear me apart, okay? I just don't know if I'm there yet. But I'm reading the synopsis, and it says that he is a serial unaliver, and one night he saves her, and he kills, unalives, whatever. I don't get paid on YouTube, so I can really say what I want. It's fine. He kills 3 people for her. And then he continues killing more and more people. And I think it gets up to like 21, 22 people. And he just becomes fascinated with her. I assume at this point they're going to be in a relationship. Does she know that he's a serial unaliver? I don't know. But all I know is it's going to break me. Yes. Break me. Take me. Break me. Shake me. Put me back together. But this book will not put me back together. So, you know, again, I have to be in the mindset for that. But it's there. It's here. She's on the list. When will I get to it? Your guess is as good as mine. Yep. So those are the 11, 12 books that just kind of have been on my radar, and some that just became on my radar because I've heard like just such good hyped up things about them that I was like, oh, well, yeah, me too. I want to read it. Definitely. So let me know down below if you've read any of these, and if you have, should I prioritize them, or is it okay to like let them go until, you know, whenever I get a chance to read them. Or if you just want to leave me an emoji to let me know that you were here, leave me the skull emoji, because we're talking about dark, unhinged, crazy men. And the skull emoji just goes with that. If you are new here and enjoyed this video and would like to see more content From myself, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It does help my channel reach new viewers. My social media is linked down below as always, my Goodreads and my Instagram if you want to follow me over there. Next week, we are going to have a special guest on my channel. My sister is going to be here. And if you missed the post on my community post or on Instagram, I asked you guys for your favorite tropes because my sister and I are going to be giving you guys recommendations based on your tropes. So if you want to leave me your favorite tropes down below as well, you can do that. I also have the mid-year book freakout tag that'll be coming up soon, and then my July TBR is coming after that. So we've got some good videos coming up, so stick around if you want to see those. But I hope you guys are having a great day, evening, or night, and I'll see you out in the next one. Bye, guys.